Good morning. I hope that so far it's a good one. It is so early. I have been waking up at 4:20 something every morning. I'm going to get to the bottom of that one. I think there's some kind of meaning to that between 4:23 and 4:26. So if y'all have any insight, please give it to me. I'm not a morning person. This is not normal for me. But I have been just eyes popping open at around that time every single morning. Whether I end up doing a video or not, I do end up spending time with God and in the Word. This morning I woke up, I had just had a dream. It was kind of in that half sleep, half waking type of sleep. So could have been a dream, could have been a vision, something in between. But I feel really compelled to share it. It ministered to me greatly. If I start crying, I'm sorry. It was just really beautiful, and it was something I really needed. So in this dream or vision, I was in the middle of a really densely populated forest. This really thick forest, really tall trees with bushy tops. I'm not a plant person. I don't know what kind of tree it was, but the trunks were very tall, not thin like pines, little bigger around than pines, but there were not a lot of branches until you kind of got to the top. But anyway, the tree that I caught my attention was actually a stump. It was maybe 2 feet high, and next to all these other trees, it was nothing. You know, these trees are dozens and dozens of feet high at least. And as I was looking at this stump, I noticed that out of thin air, the middle of the stump was being grinded, and the bark in the middle was being kind of just vacuumed out, just taken out. So it became a hollow stump. And as I was watching it, it filled with light. And I thought, oh, like the tree is gonna get rebuilt, you know. And it didn't. What happened was the light that was filling this hollow stump began to grow in the shape of the old tree, but it was light, and it grew and grew and grew all the way to the top until it had the bushy top of branches, and it was all light, just light. And it had definition. You could tell that it was in the shape of a tree. And then all of a sudden I was aerial view, and I'm looking at the tops of these trees. It looks like broccoli, you know, just really densely put together trees. And then there was this one that was just made of light. And as I laid there, I put some worship music on because I knew obviously I was going to be up for the day. I just started worshiping and asking God what that meant. And he said, that trunk, I can't talk this morning. That trunk is you. That trunk is every believer that has been chopped down, vaporized, cut up, disintegrated by life circumstances, by believing that you have to blend in, that you have to be like every other tree, that you have to be like every other person around you, this very densely populated area, you have to fit in, and it has minimized you to a hollow stump. And I said, well, why did you rebuild it in light? Why didn't you just rebuild it so it could be strong like the other trees? And he said, no, I rebuilt it with light so that it can't be chopped down, so that it cannot be hollowed out, so that it cannot be forgotten. He said, I created you to stand out. He's talking to you. I created you to stand out. I created you to be in the middle of densely populated forest, a densely populated world, and to stand out. No one can chop it down. No fire can burn it. No strike of lightning can split it in half, because I made it. I remade it. I'm remaking you. He is remaking you. Don't be afraid to stand out. I have been afraid to stand out. I have done stupid, sinful, stupid things. Just trying to fit in, I guess. I just trying to be normal. Not wanting to stand out. Because when you stand out, you're a target for hate. You're a target for ugliness. I've seen it. I'm a pastor's kid. I've seen it. It can get really ugly. It can get really scary. It can get hurtful. It can literally hollow you out. But God is calling us back. He is calling us back to be light, to be that mighty oak, that mighty tree that was hollowed out and cut down and rebuilt by light, the light of God that cannot be distinguished and it cannot be destroyed. Don't be the one that stays the hollow stump. He wants to rebuild you and pull you up. Be encouraged in Jesus' name.